Why NFTs are about to explode. You've heard about them, now it's time to learn the truth. Hey guys, welcome to the Crypto Playbook. There's nothing like an explosion of blockchain news to leave you thinking, what's going on here? That's the feeling I've experienced while reading about Grimes getting millions of dollars for NFTs, or about the Nyan cat being sold as one. And by the time we all thought we sort of knew what the deal was, the founder of Twitter put an autographed tweet up for sale as an NFT. Now, months after our experience, we're still seeing headlines about people paying house money for clip art of rocks. And my mom still doesn't understand what an NFT is. NFTs, or non-fungible tokens, are all the rage in the blockchain space right now, and they're about to explode. You see, unlike fungible assets like Bitcoin, which only have one value, that is 1 BTC or $62,000, these digital assets can vary in price because of their rarity and uniqueness. I'm going to show you how non-fungible tokens are about to take the entire crypto world by storm. Before we continue, kindly subscribe to our channel and smash that notification button below, because trust me, you don't want to miss content like this from us. Now you might be wondering, what is an NFT anyway? Okay, let's start with the basics. Non-fungible token. That doesn't make it any clearer, right? Sorry. Non-fungible more or less means that it's unique and can't be replaced with something else. For example, a Bitcoin is fungible. Trade one for another Bitcoin, and you'll have the same thing. A one-of-a-kind trading card, however, is non-fungible. If you traded it for a different card, you'd get something completely different. You gave up a Squirtle, and you got a 1909 T206 Honus Wagner, which Stadium Talk calls the Mona Lisa of baseball cards. I'll take their word for it. It's a burgeoning market that has seen exchanges such as OpenSea and Foundation strike a fortune by enabling users to exchange rare digital works. Most recently, a JPEG collection of 101 Bored Apes fetched $24 million at Sotheby's, and perhaps you've heard of the artist, Beeple, who sold his work every day, the first 5,000 days, for $69.3 million. Other works before it, such as CryptoKitties, CryptoPunks, and the new and increasing popular Pudgy Penguins collection, are ranked up millions after trading for under 1 Ethereum. That's $3,500 at the time earlier this year. CryptoPunk, of which there is more than 10,000, all uniquely identifiable, has its most expensive currently valued at about $2 million. And about half of the 50 most valuable ones in the world have changed hands in the past month alone. Market bull William Quigley, who helped start digital stablecoin Tether, recently declared that all consumer products that can't be eaten will have digital twins in 10 years, boosting the market for NFTs worth around $20 billion currently, well into the trillions in the foreseeable future. But others are more cautious about its future. Now let's talk about how NFTs work. At a very high level, most NFTs are part of the Ethereum blockchain. Ethereum is a cryptocurrency like Bitcoin or Dogecoin, and it's a blockchain also that supports these NFTs, which stores extra information that makes them work differently from, say, an ETH coin. It's worth noting that other blockchains can implement their versions of NFTs. Some, like Solana and Cardano, have already done so. Let's get into what's worth picking up at the NFT supermarket. NFTs can be anything digital, such as drawings, music, your brain downloaded and turned into an AI, but a lot of current excitement is around using the tech to start selling digital art. With that said, let's look at some of the main reasons NFTs took off. Number 1. Better marketplace for creators. NFT markets allow you to sell your digital assets, aka non-fungible items, with provable ownership and authenticity back to the buyer. As a seller on an NFT market, you can list your digital items and set details like price and rarity. This is particularly useful for artists and other creators to be able to finally profit off their work. For example, the virtual land project Next Earth is soon launching an NFT marketplace, enabling users to trade digital replicas of real estate, whether it's the virtual White House or the cyber Statue of Liberty. Number 2. Distributed markets versus centralized markets. To be able to trade your digital item, you must first own it. Unlike centralized marketplaces where one entity has complete control over user data and personal information, NFTs are built on blockchain technology, which requires people to store their private keys, a secret code only used by the owner. To access the digital assets, or NFTs, the approach means there is no single point of failure, so your data is not stored centrally on computers owned or controlled by others, but rather on decentralized blockchains where each node stored its copy of it. For this reason, blockchain advocates recognize that a central authority is necessary, and distributed markets are the next stage in the evolution of trade. Number 3. Distributed Notary. One of the most exciting features of blockchain is that it allows for a distributed ledger system without centralized control, and therefore eliminates fraud. The same is true for non-fungible tokens and their unique identifiers, which take on the properties of each digital asset, allowing you to verify the uniqueness of that asset via blockchain's notarization process. If someone tries to send your digital item or claims it as their own, they can't, because its unique identifier cannot be replaced, replicated, or cloned in this way. Number 4. Self-custody. For years, people have been storing their private data in centralized cloud servers operated by companies like Microsoft, Facebook, and Google. As we've seen with recent privacy scandals, this can be a security issue. Your data can be compromised and you no longer have control over it. So it's exciting that a more secure and private alternative exists: self-custody of your data in the blockchain. Unlike traditional cloud storage, which stores your files on remote servers controlled by someone else, the blockchain ensures that your data belongs to you. Now let's talk about the next big thing in the NFT world that is expected to explode beyond measure: the metaverse. The Bored Ape Yacht Club, the community behind the Bored Ape Prince, born from the digital algorithm program ensuring unique traits such as fur patterns or outfits, is scrambling to buy virtual land to build a metaverse gallery where users can come see the apes, buy them, and earn rewards in a game-like environment. As the concept takes off, even the makers of The Walking Dead are looking to create a similar community for fans to mingle and trade NFTs as a result. Matthew Segal, head of digital assets research at VanEck, said, and I quote, "You can now display your NFT collection in a gallery that you set up on the metaverse platforms where players or clients can come and linger. You can distribute rewards to users and add game elements, all in an interactive environment." He added that these digital real estate properties multiply and NFT market should see huge growth. Currently, several virtual land platforms are rushing to dominate the space, including Decentraland, Crypto Voxels, Somnium Space, and Sandbox, which sell land or islands in which people can interact through avatars and access interconnected virtual worlds through VR headsets like Facebook's FB Oculus. The Sandbox, for instance, will feature the Walking Dead metaverse, in which users will be able to recreate the series storylines through Lego-like gaming characters. Carlos Domingo, founder and CEO of digital asset firm Securitize, agrees the market is growing very rapidly, adding that NFTs are digitizing multi-trillion art and collectibles markets and could be worth several trillions by 2024. Meanwhile, market researcher Coinbase Cap says 57 projects in the collectibles and NFTs category have ballooned to $16.7 billion so far this year, up from $4.67 billion in January. A broader project pool, however, puts the market at nearly $20 billion. As the digital market for art continues to attract the attention of serious collectors, institutional players have entered the space to take advantage of the growing trend. Marvel Comics, NFL, WWE have all stepped in with their collections, and demand grows for the NFTs. While these collections remain desirable to traders with plenty of ETH to spare, many investors are looking for new entrants to maximize the potential of their purchases. But how does an interested party find the next big NFT anyway? Before we get into that, if you still haven't subscribed to our channel, kindly do so and hit the notification bell so you don't miss an update like this. Having done that and being a part of the Cryptoverse family, let's get into how to find the next big NFT. There are a few great ways to begin your search for the next big NFT, and social media is probably the best place to start. Twitter, for example, is an incredibly popular platform for showcasing new art. By watching the Twitter feed is by no means the only way to keep abreast of new projects. As OpenSea continues to expand its NFT collections, tracking sales on the platform has become a true and tried method for savvy traders to test inventor sentiment. OpenSea has the largest offering of NFT collections available and boasts the highest volume of NFT sales in the game. Finally, getting involved in a few Discord channels and listening in on the thoughts of successful traders is a terrific idea if you're decided to dwell into the NFT space. Often popularity is generated in these discussion groups before sales take place. So now that you know how to find them, what are the next big NFTs? NFTs with the potential to explode. While purchasing NFTs that have already made the news cycle, it may remain out of reach for most retail traders. Many new and exciting collections are making their way onto popular platforms every day. Despite the incredible FOMO, or fear of missing out, experienced in the market, there are still a few projects with great potential priced below 1 ETH and available to traders and collectors right now. Collections from 24 Pix, Bored Bananas, and Vogu collection are still great examples of NFTs that have started to gain traction. But as tastes change and the whims of the market rapidly favor one collection over another, it may be less anxiety causing you to trust your intuition. Consider buying an NFT because the artwork spoke to your sense of creativity and style. The chances are that if you like it, someone else probably will too. So what is the deal with NFTs? Well, they're here to stay and you should get in on it. We've gone through the basics of what NFTs are and how they work. Now it is time for you to take action. Like this video, subscribe to our channel, and smash that notification bell because you never know when an NFT might be released that will change your life. We'll be posting more videos like this one in the future, so stay tuned and goodbye for now.